Man, I'm sliding through the YouTube street, seen a Camp Capone title with Charleston White in it saying he stole Larry Hoover, GD, Monster Cody book, all this to become Rolling 60 shot caller. I was like, I just like, I had to damn near scratch a hole in my head. And before I knew it, out loud, I could hear almost like a voice coming from the heavens saying, what the hell? Oh my God, no way. But I say, with no further ado, let's see what Charleston White and his GD, A-Tray, Rolling 60 crew has been up to.
A lot of people don't know this. You used to be a Crip back in the day. Is that true?
No, it's not true at all.
It's not true.
I went to the boys' home at 14 years old. I got out the hospital at 12. I've been in the hospital from the age 5 damn near to 13. I've never played outside my mother's front yard from 5 to 13. Where do I get to be a Crip at? I've never seen a Crip outside of colors.
But don't you have a tattoo on your arm?
Let me finish. I go into the boys' home at 14 years old. I don't pick up on the Crips until 6 months in. I joined the Crips when I was 15, 16 in the boys' home. It wasn't no Bloods in there. Everybody was Crips. GDs, BDs, Vice Lords, Latin Kings. I fought in the boys' home as a Rolling 60 Crip leader from 15 to 19. I stopped gang banging in the boys' home, fighting at 19. I got out at 21. I never threw up another gang sign or wore color again. I've never gang banged in the streets.
I gotta ask you this, bro. They said that this is a picture of you. Is that a picture of you?
In the boys' home.
I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe that was a picture of you.
Somewhere in the boys' home doing all that, you got on the stand and told on your homie, pointed him out. Piece of shit.
So let me ask you this. If you never got put down in the free world, are you a real Crip?
It's a whole lot, man. What are you talking about? Where do you get these qualifications for what's real and what's not? You just making shit up.
Yeah. There are people who get put on when they're in the pen.
Shout out King Peel.
And then when they get out, hold on. So if they get out, what they do?
They go to the hood.
I didn't go to the hood. I went back to.
Not all of them. You didn't have no hood to go to. In your situation, you're supposed to go home and represent. If you didn't, that don't mean you never was a Crip. That means you was no longer a Crip. Oh, my mama, just like 1090 fake Snake to Jake. He was a Blood while he was in jail. Shout out Brother Blake. Byron Blake has made that ever so clear. The most notorious gangster's Blood to ever be in the Florida prison system.
The suburbs.
So you never got jumped in?
Never got jumped in.
Okay.
And this is what I'm telling y'all. Most people in Texas, OG Percy, never got jumped in. Oh. So I'm telling y'all, I don't need Blue Hands. Oh, Dewberry. I put Dewberry down. All these niggas come up under me, and I didn't get jumped in. This is what I'm telling y'all. These
you don't understand the original of all gangs didn't get jumped in. There's a generation that the originals that started it, if we're going to start including other recruits, we got to put them through something. And jumping in was a part of that process. So you, as the originator, wasn't supposed to have to get jumped in to something you helped bring to the streets. You went through, you said you fought in jail, you represented, you politics. And in that situation, in that time frame, and in that region, you wasn't supposed to get put on, goofy.
You're gangbangers.
Raymond Washington didn't never get put on. Tookie didn't never get put on. My G homies didn't get put on. I didn't get put on. Eastside E double.
Everybody in Texas damn near 95% of Crips and Bloods in Texas did not get jumped in the streets. They were little boys got put down in the boys' home or the jailhouse. OG Baby Cash or OG Sane is the only two really got put down in the streets. Rest of these no Cash, we got cool with Cash, that's our homeboy, and we say we Crips. We write the Cash and say Cash, Teddy, yeah. OG Baby Cash.
I could have swore he said as a grown man, he came to LA, went to 6-0s, politicking, getting money with him, sent back. I could have swore I heard him say all that. I heard him tell his stomach didn't really turn for the 60s till he said he found out they wasn't doing fair by nip, backdoor scandal shit.
OG Zim. We meet these in the boys' home. They went to the motherland and got put down. And meet these in the boys' home and became impressive. Didn't get put down in the streets and put in work. And none of these did. No, you done seen on the internet put in work in the streets. That's why all they talk about is jail gangbanging. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. None of us in Texas that you see on these platforms talking Crip was real Crips in the streets, homie. We did this.
I don't know the cat name, but he was getting on Kunta. He taking this script from him. I think he used to be a Texas Blood. And now he's saying he ain't one no more because he should come to LA, fuck around, and he realized they whole scene was watered down. It wasn't really connected or respected. And he said the whole Texas scene was bunk, boo-boo. This is new for Charleston White. He took this from dude. I wish I could think of dude's name to give him his props. Oh, my mama.
It's in the boys' home because we were reading in books and seeing it on TV. We never met no real Crips, homie.
And what was it that made you change or want to stop?
I never was one. When you get 18 and 19, brain development starts to take a place. When you get 20, 21, brain development starts to really take a place. When you know better, you don't do the same thing. We wasn't real Crips. I came from a home. How I'm gonna get out and have my mama send me all blue? How I'm gonna write home and say, Mama, I want some blue chucks now?
How she, if it's such a foreign concept, how she gonna know the difference between you on the blue pair of shoes and the green pair of shoes? And we trying to sensationalize something that wasn't that deep in his life.
We've been wearing polos, polka dot shirts. Where I'm gonna go back to gangbang? I'm the only nigga in this state school from Arlington, a suburb. When I get out, where I'm gonna go play a Crip at?
He just like 1090J, same exact profile, except he accepting it and claiming it. 1090J is denying it, acting like, oh, I'm not this no more because the G homies is broke. Nah, you was bumped. You probably was pressured in prison, so you participated like this queerdo. Then you got out, you don't need it no more.
Wow. Who hood I'm gonna try to go know? I don't know no Crips in my city. So when I get out and say rolling 60, my city 5 Deuce Hoovers. Rolling 60 enemies. 83GangsterDicipleRollin60CRIP.
That shit just stop Young Buck. Oh, my mama, his hood 5 Deuce Hoover. That went from 5 Deuce Hoover to 9-7 East Coast to neighborhood rolling 60s. He didn't give a fuck.
The neighborhood that my family from is Bloods. Stop 6. How I'm gonna come back to all of my cousins, family members, I'm a Crip and everybody blood. The classy lady is Bloods. So what sense would that make? How am I gonna come on gangbang with? None of us. Dewberry neighborhood is Bloods. He can't come home and Crip. Blue Hands, King Shoe. All these. Where person go gangbang at? And he walking through stop 6. They're not real gangbangers, homie. None of us, man. We were little boys. wanting to be a part of something, fam. And that shit looked at.
I mean, as much as you say that part disqualify y'all from being real gangbangers, it's a whole lot of real gangbangers that wasn't but nothing but little boys wanting to be a part of something. Moms was never home, pops was gone, the streets was right there, so they took you as they own.
Cool. Snoop Dogg and them just dropped the Chronic album, the video promoting it. They just come with the Crippin' Ain't Easy, the Pyru Loves, Crippin' Blood tape had just dropped.
Banging on wax.
That's what Fuel does. That's where we learn the lingo from. That's where we learn the lingo from.
That's what turned y'all out. Y'all wouldn't be the only ones.
That's why the California was so fascinating. We saw them on television and rap video. We never got to see them up close and personal. We didn't know they was some weenie till we got up on it.
How the weenies get copied. The weenies looking through a screen, seeing some niggas they ain't never met, do some things that are obviously destructive, and then you come all out your body and start mimicking it. That's the weenie, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
We didn't know these weenies till we got up close up on these niggas. They ain't what they pretend to be.
And you ain't did nothing to one of them but bump your gums and run your mouth.
I caught on early. Why? I saw everybody was playing when we were 16, 17, 18, 19 on the set, cuz on the Dead Homies. Lie on the Dead Homies every day. That's why they keep putting it on the Dead Homies. To blow the setup, cuz on guard. Nigga be lying.
Man, that's enough of this old queerdo trying to put extras on something. I know what he up to at this point. He got to keep it interesting enough for the platforms to keep calling him. So he gonna sensationalize anything. Being the biggest weenie, describing himself as the biggest weenie, but projecting, calling the other cats weenie that he tried to copy. Such a weenie.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man, you're gonna feel different.
Hey, Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.